Hey
Hey guys,
people,
D-Man
Demon
here, and
here.
today we are reviewing The Owl House, Episode 7, and this one was pretty good. By the way, spoiler alert up ahead, because I'm going to spoil the video. So if you haven't watched it, go watch it, then come back and watch this. You don't want to miss a video from me, that's for sure. But The Owl House, Episode 7 was pretty good. It had two plot lines like usual. Let me talk about the most simple plot line, which was Ida's plot line. Basically, Ida and Kane have to watch a baby as Luz dips out because she's just like, "Hey man, I got stuff to do," which I totally feel because that'd be me in that situation too. It'd be like as soon as that baby starts crying, I'm just like, "I got stuff to do. Sorry, gotta leave." What do I gotta do? I don't know, just stuff. So I see what Luz is coming from, where she's coming from, I should say, and it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Although I have watched kids before, they're not that bad. And then it's kind of tropey. It's like the usual. It's like the kid is horrible, horrible, horrible. And then at the end, we don't know exactly what happened. Usually they'll show you, but on this one, it's like, we're not going to show it. But at the end, they kind of grow to liking the kid, or kids at the, I guess in this case, they grow to liking them. The mom comes and picks them up, and they're kind of sad. They're like, "Aw, I wish I still had that kid. Like I missed him already, or I missed them already." So it's a bit tropey and a bit cute. It's okay. It shows that Ida has some motherly instincts, even though she doesn't like to admit it. And then we have the main character's plotline, Luz's plotline, and she is basically with Amity in this one. She goes to the library to return books, and man, it was actually pretty good. Basically, we learn a little bit more about Amity, and I think this one's a little bit weird and a little bit wrong, and I'll tell you why after. So basically, we learn a little bit more about Amity, that she's actually pretty nice, and she goes to the library and talks to kids and like reads them books and like likes books and actually likes the same kind of series that I almost said Ida, that Luz likes. She likes the same kind of series that Luz likes, and she's all like that and pretty nice and all that stuff. So yeah, it's interesting. And then we get to meet her brother and sister, and her brother and sister are jerks. They're not like the worst of people, but they're definitely not the best of people, and they don't mind Luz because she is cool in their eyes, and plus their sister hates her because they might think that she's cool because of that. But yeah, at the end it seems like they have a pretty good relationship, but they seem like the bad kids, not like the super bad kids, but like the kids that play pranks all the time. Just just the jerks, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's pretty cute. It's pretty cool. The part that's cute, I should say, is the part where they talk to Luz because she has like this blush. It's like the older kids are talking to her, and it's cool because it's not in a creepy way. So that's pretty cool. And we learn a little bit more about Enemy and we learn a little bit more about Luz's rival in this episode. And we learn that she's kind of a softie and she has a diary. And in her diary, she's kind of just like, "Hey, I kind of want to be friends with Luz, but I don't know who she is. I don't know this. I don't know that. I kind of want to be friends with her, but I don't know if I can be." And so on and so forth. Stuff like that. So she actually doesn't mind Luz, and she might actually want to be friends with Luz. And she's obviously slightly annoyed with Luz because in one of those diaries, she's just like, "Why is the human always following me?" sort of thing. So it's interesting to see that, but it doesn't really align with her character, in my personal opinion. At least not so far. I guess like you could say like, "Hey man, characters can have different personalities and stuff like that." But let me explain why I think it doesn't align with her character. Because the things that we know about her so far is, first, she's kind of snobby and a jerk, okay? Her brother and sister are jerks, but they're not as snobby and they're more likable than she is. Because she's just like, "I put my nose up to you because I am better," you know? And they're just like, "Oh, we're just having fun. We're playing pranks. Sometimes we take it too far, but, we're just slight jerks." So she's kind of snobby. She really enjoys her school and she's like trying to get the best of everything because she wants to be the best. That's the second thing. Um, the third thing is that she freaks out and she gets mad at everything. She's very she's one of those people that just can't handle stuff and freaks out too much, and it can lead to detriment. Let's just say that. And the fourth and final thing is that she abandoned one of her friends, which is one of the biggest things. Like, why would she want to be why would she want to be friends with a human when previously we learned that she abandoned one of her friends from childhood, and we don't even know why she did that? I already said, like, I assumed why she did that was because she got magic and she thought, like, oh, I'm better than you and stuff like that. And she kind of got to her head, and then, like, she ruined her friendship like that. And then when she finds out that, like, her friend's probably better than her because they raised the house, last episode, now she's still going to pretend like she's better, but at the same time, she's going to know that she's better and she's going to be angry at that. So it's going to be like this rival until eventually they probably become friends again. I'm calling it here, you know what I mean? She's going to pretend she's better, but she's going to be like, but you're better if they ever get to talk, you know what I mean? But yeah, like, it just doesn't seem part of her character, to be like, hey, I want to make friends with Luz, but I don't know what kind of person she is. When she literally dumped one of her friends because she thought she was better than her, or for whatever reason. Or maybe it was her brother and sister that made her do it. I don't know. But it just doesn't seem like the kind of person she would be. But it does seem like they're becoming better friends so far. So I'm sure we'll get an episode talking about why she broke that friendship and other things like that. Maybe it's insecurity. It could be a number of things. But it just doesn't seem that way to me. But anyways, overall it was pretty good. It was pretty good, pretty funny. Could have been better, in my opinion. But pretty good and pretty funny. One of the better episodes. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell notification. Best way to keep up with my content. Link down below to my Twitter. And as always, our friends, stay sane. Peace. Hey guys, this video is meant for all ages, although I do have videos meant for the older variety. Check out my channel to watch those. But since it's meant for all ages and YouTube doesn't have a button to click for all ages, they only have younger or older, I have to click the younger because some stupid stuff will happen if I don't. But that means some features are removed. Hopefully it still gets to everyone the same, young and old, but that's beside the point. That means comments are no longer there, but don't worry, I have a Twitter, so you can go down to the link below to my Twitter and comment on that because there will be a tweet about this video. So yeah, go down there and go to my Twitter.